I am so prone to UTIs, yeast infections, like anything. The wind blows the wrong way, I'm f***ed up. I'm at CVS Minute Clinic. The bitch is like, do you have a sexually transmitted disease? I'm like, no, ho. I'm just like, I'm just sensitive. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Yvanna Brooke, and I am back and I'm in my bathroom because this is where it all goes down. You know you have to start from the ground up. Yeah, we all know. Basically, this is my body care routine. I am obsessed with body care. Getting more so into it just cause why not? Before I ever even get into the shower, I try and do as much things like out of the shower as I can. So when I get in, I can like maximize on my hot water. So the first thing I do, I have very, very hairy arms. I've always had hairy arms. They're just like, it's not even like a thick hair. It's just, it grows very long and it'll start to like overlap and it's just not very attractive. It's not something I do all the time, like in the winter, even though it is winter. Usually I wouldn't. I got bored and I did it now. But like, during the summer when I am wearing like sleeveless tops and stuff, like I'll have hair literally like up here. It's just like, it's too much. And I honestly think arm hair is one of the easiest for me personally to get rid of and get rid of for long term. So what I use is the Nair Wig Mask. This is a, what is it, natural clay and seaweed. It's just like all the other Nair. I think this one just doesn't smell as bad. Like it smells, but it doesn't smell so nairy to the point where it's like kind of like, you know, and it's just like, it gives you like a nauseous like headache or whatever. No, I like this. You just put it on your arms. I put on a really thick layer. I slather it all over my arms. I stay like this. I put on like my treasure trail. I put it on, where else did I put it? I wish you could put it on your nips, but you can't. I don't really have hairy nipples. It's just like, you know, why not? I've never used it on my vagina because I think that's a little, it just scares me. Even though I know you can, but if I were, I'd probably pop like a cotton ball betwixt the lips and then do it just because it freaks me out. I have used it on my legs, but it's just too much work and then you go through the bottle so quickly. So I use it on my arms for the most part. I stand there for like 10 to 12 minutes. I know it only says like no more than 10, but it takes a minute. I wait until the hair gets like squiggly. If you know what I'm talking about. If you've Nair, long hair, you know what the hell I'm talking about. Like it'll literally, you will see when it like detaches and starts to like dissolve off of the follicle. And it's so interesting. So I wait until they get like squiggly and I can like see the hair is like literally like coming off. And then I take something rough, like just a rough washcloth, and then I just wipe it all off, and then I'm hairless, and I'm living for it. It's just a really nice feeling. So then I would get in the shower, and I like my shower hot as fuck. How do you guys like your shower? Because I know some people like a temperate, I don't know, like a lukewarm shower. Not really my thing. So the body wash I have been using, which I just use, so I hate touching like wet shit from the shower. So if I'm like cringing, that's why. This is the Necessary, the body wash. This is their eucalyptus scent. I really love the packaging of this because number one, it is sustainably packaged, and then number two, it has the little like twisty top. So I don't know about you, like I pop open my body wash and then I never fucking touch it again. Like I don't close my body wash up. Like no, I just let it live its life in my shower, and then it gets runny because so much water has gotten into it. This, I haven't had that problem with it, and I'm literally down to the last, probably, I have one more shower left with this. So I'm really impressed. I like the scent, it's nice. I do want to try the sandalwood scent, just to see, but it's very like natural and calming, and all of their products are like face quality but for your body. So if you have very sensitive skin or maybe even like eczema or something like that, I would check them out. I also have their body scrub or their body exfoliator. I really like this. I'm nowhere near finished with this. I like this because it has like little black beads. I'll show you guys. This is like, the one thing I don't like about this one is this packaging is so messy, and I think I messed it up one time and it's just like never gonna go back because there's so much like product at the bottom. But it has these little, okay, now it's on the ground, little black beads, and it foams up. I really like the way this feels. It's really, really like a fine, not too gritty, like, you know, the and I still like them, like the really, what are they called, the Sun Tree, like they come in the tub, like they're like made out of like the sugar, like actual granules. I like those as well, but sometimes they bother my hands. Like when I'm doing it, I'll be like, oh God, I hate this feeling. There's something about it that's just too rough on my hands, so I don't really like it. But this, I really like the way it foams up. It has a nice lather to it. It just feels really nice. And just like the body wash, it is not face friendly, but it's face quality. These are pH balanced body care, so you can just keep that in mind. If you do have sensitive skin, I feel like this is a better alternative than those super harsh scrubs. And it smells really good. It smells the same as the body wash. So nice. And you do get a lot of product. Like you really don't need much. A little goes such a long way. So after I'm scrubbed, then I like to shave. This is my favorite shaver. Razor? This, I love these. Oh my God, there's so much hair in this. Excuse the fuck out of me. Oh no, don't show that on YouTube. I love this. This is the Chic Intuition razor. You can just keep the handle and then repurchase the little packs of cartridges. I try and get them for like max $13, so at different stores will have them at different prices. Anything more than 12 is just so effing ridiculous to me. Or maybe it's 16, I don't know. But if you're paying more than 20, get out of that store. They're killing you. They're really trying you at that point. I love the lavender scent, and it has a little bar around it. It's just like, it's just one less step, because I don't like the regular shaving cream. I'm just not really into it. I think it's too like bubbly and foamy. It's just like, I don't know, there's something about it, like I'm just like, ugh. And then sometimes the can like rusts up in your shower. It's just like a whole situation. It's not my favorite thing. So I like that everything is on here, especially when you're traveling. Oh my God, makes it so much easier. And it smells nice, it lathers nice. I like the 4 blades. It gives me a really nice close shave. I'm a big fan. I don't love using this on my no-no square. It's not my favorite thing. It's just like, is that what your no-no square is? Do you remember that? Is that what it is? Is it your vagina? I don't know. But we also call it a box. Okay, well anyways, I don't like using it on my box because like, that's just too much for me. I just had one bad experience with it where I think it just was like causing bad chemistry down there. So I was just kind of like, it might be just the bar thing around it just doesn't work with my body, which is totally fine. So I'll use it on like the flat surfaces, but when you gotta like, you know, get into the hills and valleys, I don't. I use like a men's razor for that. It smells so good. I use either a body bar, like a Dove bar soap, and then body wash, or I use 2 body washes. It just depends on the body washes I'm using at the time. This one gets me clean, so I don't really worry about that, but there are some body washes, which I think this one gets you clean, but I just like, I'm really like, I get paranoid. So if something's like super moisturizing, then I will use a bar before it. This is the Nivea Nourishing Body Wash with their Nourishing Serum. This is just good. This is good for shaving. This is good for just making your skin soft and smell good. I like the smell of it. It's just a fresh, clean scent. It comes out just like a cream. I just like it. I think it's nice. You get a ton for a little bit of money. It's paraben free, which is great. It doesn't dry my skin out. I don't ever come out of the shower feeling like a scarecrow. It's just a good product. I have no complaints about this. It's nice. After I get out of the shower, that's when all the fun begins, or sometimes I don't and I just let myself be ashy. Don't do that because that's so gross. Don't be ashy. So I actually did have the necessary body lotion, but I ran through that like water, and honestly it's not my favorite. It's just like, it's unscented for one, so it's just like, and I didn't feel like that moisture. I think maybe once again, if you have sensitive skin, it might be nice for you because it's like so plain plain Jane. It doesn't, and if you don't like stickiness, I don't mind stickiness because I like to be like reflective, obviously. So it's just like one of those things. This is the Alleyoop Smooth Operator Stubble Softening Body Moisturizer. This, with my nair on my arms, like literally, like I have hair on my arms, but I had to like look and see if I had hair on my arms. I didn't really like notice them because of course they grow back like so much finer after nairing. And then on top of it, using this, like I don't even feel like I need another nair, even though like I probably could use another nair, which I'm just really impressed by this. As far as my legs, I haven't seen that kind of improvement because it isn't like when I started using this, it was because like I had just, I guess the roots of my hair was exposed, so obviously could like get down in there and kind of as the new growth started. But that when you shave, you're kind of just like, it's about to come up. It's about to come up blunt as hell. So if you do like epilating, waxing, or nairing, things like that, I would recommend it for this. If you shave all the time, everywhere, this isn't, you're not gonna see those results. It's probably gonna take a while of using this. So I do like it. It does sting on my legs. Like anywhere that's been shaved, it stings right after, but not after my nair, which is nice. So yeah, I really like this. I think it's a good concept. It's moisturizing. Comes out like a bright pink cream. Smells good. I wouldn't say the smell really lingers. Like it smells nice. It almost smells like a sour melon. Like if you had like a cantaloupe sour candy, that's exactly what this smells like, which is quite nice. So I put on my lotion. Then next I put on my body oil, and this is one of my most favorite little finds. This was sent to me, and it was just one of the loveliest packages I've ever gotten. And then on top of that, I was like, wait, I love this. I love it conceptually. I love the scent of it. It's so good. So this is the Maison Francis Kirk Dijon Paris Aqua Universalis, and it is a scented body oil, and you just spray it on. Oh, I'm gonna spray some now because I can never resist this. If I see it, I'm spraying it on my body. It's so good. It has the most amazing fresh scent. What I love most about it, which is so random, but like, so it smells like lilies and like soap. Like it has a very nice fresh soapy but floral scent. It's not overwhelming, but it's something you will smell all day because it is an oil. I love that it's an oil because when you spray it on and you go out of the shower and you are already cold, it is not cold. It sprays on just like room temperature because it's an oil. And I was just like my mind was fucking blown. I was like, I don't have to sit here and like cringe and like start nipping and shit. Like, nah, like no, it's so nice. And it lasts all day. It lasts on your clothes. So like the color of all my clothes smell amazing even after the longest day. It's crazy. I'm so impressed with it. They're known for their amazing fragrances. So if you're just kind of like, oh, I want to get something, I would definitely recommend the perfume body oils just because like the staying power is insane, and it's just such a comfortable wear. And it's like why my chest is always like so glossy. I could probably tone it down, but I don't want to. I love it. It's just like sexy. Then I put on my deodorant. So I have two different deodorants. So my favorite has to be the Arm & Hammer Essentials deodorant. This is just like your plain basic all natural deodorant. It doesn't have any aluminum, no parabens. It has baking soda and plant extracts to absorb and fight odor. I always just go back to this because I've had so many bad experiences with natural deodorants like chafing and things like that. But I also have the Alleyoop Slow Your Roll aluminum and paraben free deodorant. This one is supposed to naturally slow your hair growth with organic essential oils. So if you are the type of gal that has to shave their armpits every day, which is me, and I'm holding it down low because I don't know if I shaved today. No, I did. But it's still like, you know, I love the concept of this. It smells nice. I have it in the flavor sage. I think there's sage unscented and then like another flavor. I like this. It's just a little rough on my armpits. It like literally has like a granulated like texture. A lot of natural deodorants do, so it's really not unusual. But because of that, it's just not my favorite because it does kind of hurt my armpits. They're very, very sensitive. But it is a nice scent, and I do notice that my hair doesn't grow back as fast, which is great. So I can now skip a day between shaving. So if that's something that's really important to you, girl, yes. Because I don't see any natural deodorants on the market that do the same thing. I know Dove has one that like kind of like, I think it like low-key bleaches your hair or something. Or maybe it slows it down. I'm not too sure, but I did use it and it did work. But Dove still is like aluminum all the way, baby. Like they haven't caught on to the wave. We pray for them. This is the most random thing. I'm so sorry for recommending it because I don't even know where I can find it. But if I find it, it will be linked below. I just haven't tried yet because I still have so much of it left. This is the Nivea Sun Protege and Refresca Spray Solar Invisible. This is a Spanish product. I don't know where I'm gonna find this, but it is so good. I haven't seen it in like the American stores. It's so good. It is a spray on SPF 50 with UVA, UVB, and it smells pretty good. Like it smells like a little bit like sunscreen, but it also just smells like nice and like kind of coconutty. It's really, I love this. I love this because I love an oil, y'all know that. And then it goes on so clear and you don't look, you know, crazy or turn purple. It was just made for people with dark skin, and I just like, oh, like look at that. So I always spray it on my shoulders because usually I don't, usually I'm fully covered up when I go outside nowadays, but sometimes like when I do go out to go get my coffee and stuff, I do like to just spray my shoulders because that's where the sun will be beaming, and my décolleté and everything like that. It's just a really nice product, and it smells good, it looks good, it's easy to apply. I'm really such a fan. Nivea, bring it to these states because you killed it. You really did. You killed it on this one. This is more of an internal body care. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of these, and I don't know if you guys have ever used these or if it's like a thing, but I have been using the boric acid by Fresh. It's called Fresh with a PH. It is a all natural vaginal suppository. So this is a pack of 30, so it's gonna last you for 30 periods. So that's about, like, I've had this for over a year. I've had this for so long. Because I only use them when I'm after my period. So after my period, when I know my period's gonna end, like when I'm putting a light tampon in and I know it's just like for discharge, I put it on the tip. You can also get a suppository, like a suppository thingy, a suppository. I don't know, but I just put it on the tip of my tampon, pop it up there. I probably wear this tampon for just a couple hours, if that, just long enough for like my vag to like break down the outer seal of this, and then you take it out, and then from there on you will get like and then I put on a panty liner, obviously, and then it's like a white discharge for like a day. And honestly, I wait 2 days before I decide to have any sort of sexual activity, because one time I got too excited and I did it early and I had a gritty vag. Yeah, it literally felt like sandpaper. It was, oh my god, it was the worst experience of my life. It was the worst sexual experience of my life. I wanted to cry, not because of the pain, but because it was just so like uncomfortable and invasive, and I didn't really know what was going on, and I was just like, oh my god, my vagina's turned to sandpaper, no one's gonna fuck me again. It was bad. It was not good. But I have like, I don't know if I have an acidic vagina or the opposite of that, but I am so prone to UTIs, yeast infections, like anything. The wind blows the wrong way, I'm fucked up. I'm at CVS Minute Clinic. The bitch is like, do you have a sexually transmitted disease? I'm like, no, ho. I'm just like, I'm just sensitive. And when you're younger, this is so common. So when you're young, and then when you start to get towards your menopause years, it's very common to be super prone to infections. Also while you're pregnant. So, and you know, girls, we're women, we're hormonal. Things always change. We're up and down. So this has helped me so much. When I use these consistently, I think I used them consistently for a year, and then like the one time I didn't use it, I got UTI, and I was like, okay, but it was almost like to the point where I was getting a UTI like every 3 months, so bad. So this has really helped me. It keeps my vagina just like A1. As far as like, I've never had an odor problem or anything like that, so I'm sure if you have that kind of problem, it'll help with that as well. But if you're just prone to infection or have a very, like, I think it's an acidic vagina, like my vagina will literally bleach my black underwear. Like I only have black underwear for like a few months, and then I have to get new pairs of black underwear because there is a literal like little bleach stain. You just see where your little vagina be sitting, and it's so funny to me because I'm like, wow, like bitch is powerful, Mr. Clean. Be careful with it. It does have like a sensation, but it's nothing uncomfortable. It's nothing unpleasant. And after the first couple times, you really don't feel it. Need it. Will always repurchase that. So good. I either do this in the shower or out of the shower. This is just, I got this from the dollar store. Like literally I always pick these up at like the dollar store or like Home Goods, and like TJ Maxx will always have these. Just a nice like foot scrub. I like to scrub my feet, scrub my nails. Which I need scrubbing now that I have all these products underneath them. But always important. Just scrub it up. And then you can always dry brush. I think you should use something else to dry brush, but you know what I'm saying. Like if you want to like scrub with something or your knees or something, you can scrub with this. Just always have one on hand. This is amazing. This is something that I will talk about more in another video. I'm gonna do a spot treatment video, but this is that bitch. This is the best thing I have tried from Alleyoop. This spot treatment is the Spot Me All-in-One Blemish Treatment. It is for bumps, blemishes, and ingrown hairs. And I had the worst ingrown hair on my stomach, and it's like, it's healed and it's gone, but it's like it left such a mark. So that's what I've been using this on, as well as my acne, and it's been doing the most amazing job at taking down pimples. I do have some new pimples, but it does like the most. It's just so good. It does stingle. It gives you the stingle, but it is worth it because the next day it's like everything has dramatically gone down. It's so good. Definitely one of the best I've ever used. I'll go more into that later. As far as like ingrown hairs and blemishes, I don't really get ingrown hairs a lot, but for helping that kind of like area that I have where I'm more likely to get it, this is what I use just to keep that area like chemically exfoliated with the salicylic acid in here. And there's glycerin, so it keeps it moisturized. So I'm really impressed with it. It's really helped so much. Like I'm just, and it comes out clear, and I love the tip. Like the tip is clear, and then the actual juice, I'm honestly like, I'm sorry, I can't waste it. I really can't. I love it that much. I top everything off with my favorite perfume, and this is the Amazing Grace Ballet Rosé. Oh, actually, I think it's Ballet Rose. It goes well with everything. It just adds like a beautiful, sexy floral scent. Oh, I just love it. It makes me feel like myself. I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, don't forget to leave a like. If you have me, don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to see more of me, you can always check me out on my Instagram, Yvanna Brooke, and I will see you in my next video. I hope this one found you in the best place possible. Bye!